All right, Warrior Team Fitness. It is January 12th, 2016, and we are here at the Sloan Casa ready for some awesome team call time. But first, I wanted to start with some amazing announcements, okay? There is a lot going on in January, and only because it's January is there a lot, because right now it's the beginning of the year. And what happens at the beginning of the year with Team Beachbody is everyone makes special goals. Goals that are going to be reachable, goals that are going to be in your wildest dreams, set out to soar for you to reach, okay? So what it is a time to set some just awesome goals that you want for financial situations, that you want for your team, that you want for this team, that you want for individual. If it's your mind, your body, your soul, whatever it may be, set a goal, put a date on it, and let it be reachable. Don't say, hey, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds in 2 months. Say I'm gonna lose 30 in 4, and then just put a date on it. So January, February, March, April, May, you're going to have those 30 pounds, 40 pounds, whatever it may be, gone. And you're going to be able to show your success story, show your transformation photos, and you're going to be proud of what you have accomplished. But first of all, there's some wild announcements. I don't know if y'all went to Super Saturday. I don't know who did. Nobody responded to where they were going except for a couple people. And honestly, we went to Raleigh. Anthony and I are part of the Market Council. And what happens with the Market Council is we get to help plan. We get to help situate everything that it takes to run an entire Super Saturday from beginning to end, from the success story to the announcements to the fun times that you get to have, as far as like I'm in charge of the giveaways. So I find that super extravagant and super awesome because I like to give things away. I like to share fun in exciting ways, to think about what they have accomplished. And because what they have accomplished, they get a gift, okay? So the top 3 things that I did at Super Saturday this Saturday was I gave away for the biggest transformation, the newest coach. Honestly, okay, Super Saturday was on Saturday, and someone signed up on Friday at like the night before Super Saturday. Isn't that freaking awesome? So they got a prize. And then we also did the longest drive because we are the Triangle. So we're in Raleigh and honestly Durham, Fayetteville, all those surrounding areas are the Triangle. And what happens is we get people traveling hours and hours and hours away. There was a person that flew from New York to Charlotte, and then Charlotte from somewhere else to pick somebody up, and then to Raleigh. Tell me that isn't crazy, guys. That is insane. So she got a prize. And what I do is I make these crazy fun and out of the box kind of prizes, okay? So for the biggest transformation, I gave a calculator and a Post-it note. 1 for so they can calculate all the pounds that they've lost, and 2 for so they can post it on their walls. Post it on their Facebook pages, post it on their Instagram, Pinterest, whatever it may be, all of the pounds and the transformation that they have accomplished and why they have accomplished it. And then for the longest drive, we kind of got them an odor smelling thing, so their car wouldn't smell for the longest drive that they had to drive, okay? Even though she flew, she still could have had it on her bag so she could smell better around wherever she was going, okay? And so then the newest coach, honestly, they got pens and a notebook because all coaches at the beginning of their time has to take tons and tons of notes so they can better themselves through their mind, their body, and their spirit to grow in what they need to know as a Beachbody coach. But as far as the announcements, for those of you that did not attend Super Saturday, guess what is coming up? There is awesome things coming up for your business centers, okay? There is the Team Cup. They run these 3 times a year. The Team Cup starts in February, and guess what? It's leap year! Woo! So So we get an extra day in February to do the Team Cup. And this is awesome because it creates a team atmosphere. It creates a unity amongst the people in whether it's, Warrior Team Fitness or it's Rocket Nation or Did Your Dream, whoever you find your teammates as, okay? What it is you get to combine your points to reach an ultimate goal. And what it does is it creates team atmosphere. It creates a drive to help many lives. That is really all it does. It creates lives to be changed, okay? So there will be more information coming up in the next few days about the Team Cup because we do have to make teams of 5. So you will be hearing from us. Anthony and I, we like to keep our teams gender associated, okay? So men will be with men and women will be with women because we don't want to create a conflict of interest, just so you know our heart, okay? That is really all we do there. And then the wonderful, awesome new product that is coming out is Cafe Latte. And who is not excited about that? If you're not excited about that, you're crazy. You better get on it and you better figure it out, okay? Then, you know what? I saw in the announcement at Super Saturday that they have the triple pack. You got chocolate, vanilla, and coffee latte. Tell me that is not freaking awesome, okay? I told Anthony, I know we don't do packets, baby, but I might switch to that one because you get a multi-pack. And I don't know how the coffee latte is going to taste, but many, many, many people say it's freaking awesome, but I want to try it for myself. And did you know what? One fact about the coffee latte, if you haven't seen it yet, is that it is one cocoa bean that is made out of the cafe latte is 75% less caffeine than a cup of coffee. I don't know about you. I just love the taste of coffee. So I don't drink coffee for the sake of, woo, I need to be woken up. I drink coffee for the sake that I just like the taste. So if it can create a lot less caffeine in my diet, so I don't become addicted to caffeine or sugar of any kind, I will enjoy it no matter what. So what did I do yesterday? You know it. I got on the live chat with Coach Relations and I switched my bag of greenberry that I truly, truly love every single day for the last 2 months and switched it to cafe latte. Okay? You cannot be a product of the product without trying the new products. Okay? And what does that go into? The challenge packs that are on sale. Did you know that the Boost bundles are only on sale for the next few weeks, which is actually not few weeks. It's few days. They're only on sale in a clump until January 13th. So if you haven't tried the Boost bundle or even in them individually, you better get your butt moving, guys. You have to be a product of the product. That is one of the 3 vitals. You have to be a product of the product so you can tell people what it has done for you. I'm going to be honest with you. The digestion is awesome only because it helps you digest. If you're not following a food plan and you are still going with your regular old diet and still trying to work out and expect a huge amount of results, the Boost digestion can help you some. But what it also does is for those that are doing their food criteria and their also doing their food plan, diet plan, container plan, whatever you want to call it, whoever is doing that, they will understand that sometimes you need a boost for your metabolism to get going. And that is what the digestion is about. Then there's also the greens. I honestly haven't tried the greens. I don't see an extra reason why I need the greens. I get my vegetables in a day. So Some people have a hard time with it, and they can go right ahead and do it. But you know what I do like is the focused energy. Not for the sake of having this all-time high or energy-driven moment, but because it gives me a clearer vision of what I'm trying to do. You know those days that you're feeling super and tired? Sometimes that focused energy can get you clear-minded, clear-headed, and ready for your day. Ready to talk to those people that you need to talk to, and ready to get things done for your business. So if you haven't tried the Boost bundles, I suggest you try it. Then, guess what is coming out for those gym rats? Don't get me wrong. Some people cannot get out of the gym, and they sometimes don't have the weights at home, and they use the gym to help them do Body Beast or Hammer and Chisel and other products that require lots of weights or just any weight that they just don't have at home. They are coming out on January 25th with Energize packets and Hydrate packets. Isn't that awesome? They're 10 packs each for whichever one you get. They did not announce a price, so I cannot help you with that right now. However, this is awesome as a selling point for those of the people that want to get to the gym and still need that boost of energy but don't want to carry that whole container. They can just take this packet, pop it in their water bottle, and shabam, they have their entire energy-driven thing and the Recover to help their muscles bounce back from that intense workout, okay? Another announcement. This is just crazy information, right? I just can't even contain it. Is the Success Club trip for 2017. Guess what that is? It is PuntaCana2017.com. And you, as general admitters, as general congregation, get to register on January 19th. Okay, so scenario. You cannot promise that you can make a $300 deposit right now. Guess what you can do? You can get on the waiting list. And every single Success Club point that you earn can go towards earning that trip for free. In January, they will double all of the Success Club points that you earn and multiply it. If you earn Success Club 5, you get times 5. If you earn Success Club 10, times 10. They will go as high as $500. Okay, guys, this is huge, okay, for your business right now. 6 months from now, you are going to be promoting that you earned a free trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I may not be saying that right, but you know what? I'm a white girl and that just happens, okay? But I earned Jamaica for free, and I'm going in 2 months. And I am super freaking happy about that. Have I ever been to Jamaica? No. Have I been on a cruise? Yes, it was to Mexico though. So if you would like to get on that trip, then you need to get on the moment. Sorry. You need to get in there and get busy and get ready. If you do not have the money, please get on the waiting list. Okay? There is no shame in that game. Okay? I do not care. As long as you try. Success Club points are what get you there, and trying your hardest, working your business as best as you can is all I ask, is all Anthony and I ask, okay? So, hold on. Oh my gosh, did I seriously forget to post it? I am so sorry, guys. I hope all of you guys can get on right now. But if you can't, hey, I am so sorry. That was totally my bad. I totally forgot to copy and paste it. That is so horrible. Okay.
So you're already halfway through the call and nobody was here?
Nobody's here, but you know what? We still roll at 9:30. So I have gotten through all of my announcements. I haven't gotten to the depth of the call, but I've gotten through my announcements. So I'm sorry, you all have to listen to the recording. But as I don't have 17 minutes to go through the call. The last, I'm sorry if it's going out of whack. The last announcement is to Super Saturday. The next Super Saturday is April 2nd. And I don't know about you guys, but we get to have Casey Walker at our Super Saturday, and we're super excited because not only do we get to have him at our Super Saturday, he's going to stay in our house because he's a close friend of Anthony's, okay? Romero, your picture is so dark, I can't even see your face. And I like to see everybody's faces, like I said. There we go. I can see it now. Okay. Anthony is not going to be on this call, just in case you guys are super excited to see his handsome face. It's just me today. So I hope you all get some great value out of just me. But anyway, to the core of the conversation, I will apologize. I am so sorry for not posting the link. We did that at like 3 o'clock this afternoon. So that was 6 hours ago that I forgot to post the link, guys. That is horrible. But Anthony was talking to me at the same time, so that happens. But anyway, I do want to get to the core of our conversation. And I don't know if y'all had seen it, but Anthony and I posted some really great information. I don't know whose speakers you had at your Super Saturday, but we had Lee and Mindy Lawhorn at ours. And I'm just going to say, I have never met anybody that has been so close to what Anthony and I's heart and vision is for a marriage, and then also for a business at the same time, that I could have broke down in tears I don't know how many times, okay? Just because you can see there's two separate people, I think, in this business. There's the type of people that are straight up business oriented, and then there is the people that are relational oriented, okay? And you have to decipher which person you are. You have to figure out if a healthy balance kind of thing, okay? And that's where I feel like Anthony and I are. We want the business, we want the relationship, but we also want to meet in the middle to where it can create a business and a family atmosphere for us both, okay? And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it's our heart and passion to strictly be a relational couple that is faith-bound to reach lives across the world at the same time meeting the needs of our family, okay? And I don't mean that selfishly. I don't mean that completely and utterly selfish at all, okay? That is just strictly where our hearts are. We have big goals for this year. We want you runners to be with us. And in that, we are trying to find a system that is, I guess you can say, economical for everybody, okay? So if you've noticed our post, Anthony and I have been getting up at 5 o'clock every morning. And our daily routine, 5 o'clock is early, guys. It's just straight up early. It is not normal for me to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I am the let me hit snooze 5 times before I get up kind of person, because I don't know what it does, but if I can't do it, it freaking freaks me out because I need to have those extra few minutes to wake up. Like, I don't want to hear any kids' voices. I don't want to hear any dog whining to go to the bathroom. I just need to wake up and it be quiet for a moment so I can gather Jennifer, okay? But in that process, I have been wanting more out of this business. I have been wanting more out of my personal growth and more out of my dreams and visions, okay? Not for the sake of any financial needs, but for the sake of knowing that I have something bigger and better and a great opportunity for people to reach, that I want everybody. Just give me everybody that I can speak to for at least 5 minutes and tell them what this has done for me. Because in it, I have seen God move so many ways in my marriage, in my own personal growth, in my children, in my workouts, and even in my atmosphere around me, okay? So the desire to want something more is so tangible that waking up at 5 o'clock is come easy to me. I don't know if that's understandable to you, but it is to me. Okay, so that alarm clock goes off at 5 o'clock and I'm like, 5:02, I'm popping out of bed and I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's brush my teeth. Okay, my hair is a freaking wreck right now, but it's okay. We're going to go downstairs and we're going to read our Bible. And Anthony and I have found a devotional to do together. And we spend our time in prayer. We spend our time in personal development. Like, we have it down to the minute, okay? We spend 30 minutes in prayer. We spend 30 minutes in personal development. And then by 6 o'clock, guys, we are heading upstairs to drink our Energize because, come on now, hammer and chisel is there and we need that shit, okay? I'm just saying. So we drink our Energize, excuse my French, I'm sorry, but we need our Energize and we hit it. We go at it. We do it until it's usually like 40 minutes, if less than that, okay, depending on the day so far. And we get it done. And you know what? I'm pushing harder. I am reaching those goals that, I mean, I've never gone deeper in the lunges that I have in the past few days, ever. I am too. I'm sore every step down my stairs and up my stairs, okay? So I am with you, okay? No joke. But the fact of the matter is that I wouldn't have that perspective if I didn't ask for it, okay? I don't know if you've heard the words, ask and you shall receive, okay? Even if you're not faith-driven, you've had to have heard it before. I've totally done that before too. No joke. Scooting on my butt, I've been there. But ask and you shall receive is something that can be scary. It can be rewarding, and it can be eye-opening, okay? So depending on what the level of your ask is the level that you'll receive it in, I believe, okay? So if my desire is huge to receive something, then I'm going to receive it in large doses, if that makes sense. And so in asking to see a personal growth in my reading, a revelation, basically, if asking to receive a huge growth in my fitness, then I'm going to see huge results. If asking to receive a dose of understanding as being a leader in my business and running my business, then I'm going to receive that. So Anthony and I have been searching for someone that has a clear vision of what we desire in our hearts. And we have literally found two amazing couples that are really striving to bring us to a point where we see changes happening. We've had confirmation from other people in prayer about it as well, which is really encouraging to us, okay? But if you hadn't seen Anthony's post today, and you know, we sit here and we do posts together usually. So if you see Anthony or you see I doing a post, it's usually us together. So really hear our heart in both of them, whether it's him or I, okay? But the how-tos to grow your business. We figured that there is greatness in the power of 3, but if you're making huge goals to try and reach things in your business, you might need more than a power of 3. So coming into the power of 3 may be something you need to exceed in your expectations, if that makes sense. I'm sorry. So one thing that we've been seeking out, I have looked into Bonnie Engel. I have looked into Amy Silverman, but she doesn't necessarily give any how-tos kind of thing. She's just real and open and honest about her business and who she is as a person, okay? So, which she's like my all-time fave is Amy Silverman, just so you know. So that's just, if I could ever meet her, I might hug her and give her a smooch on the cheek because she's real and she's honest, and I really like that. I really like that in people. But anyway, so you got Bonnie Engel. You have Mindy Lawhorn, who we heard this weekend at Super Saturday, and Lee, her husband, as well. Honestly, we have Casey and Erica Walker, who are straight up honest and genuine people. And then we have Ashley and Joe Jernigan. Those are 4 couples that we are seriously seeking out to see what they do in their business because they are like-minded like us. And that's what you need to search for, is someone who is genuine, someone who is similar in what you believe and what you want out of your business, okay? So Anthony and I went over these how-tos, and we read them, and we read them, and I read them, and he read them, and then I read them, and then he read them, and then we came together. And we really feel like if you have huge goals this year for your business, for yourself, for your workouts, for finances, for hell, firing your boss, for firing, I don't know, whoever you want to fire in your life, okay? There's people that are downgraders in your life, and that you need to rid them of that because they're negative Annies in your business and in your mind, okay? But what it is we gave certain things that you needed to do daily in your business to help it grow. Of course, we know the 3 vitals. Everybody knows the 3 vitals, you know, and I told all the Dare to Dream people, if you haven't seen it, we added a 4th step. We like the prayer, the devotional, and then we do the personal development, and we do the workout, and we do invite. Those are 4, okay? 4 main things that you need to do. But the fact of the matter is you can't sustain yourself with 3 invites a day and 3 business invites or opportunities a day. You have to seek out more because people are going to tell you no. Do you want to stop at that one single no, or do you want to keep going? I know I want to keep going. So one thing that we did is we broke it down into AM, afternoon, and PM tasks, okay? There are certain things that you do in the AM that you start noticing people in your following that are on in the AM. Most people are at their lunch hour during the afternoon, and they're going to scroll Facebook because they're bored and they're eating either alone or in their offices. And then you have the PM people, because they're checking Facebook before everybody does dinner or after dinner, okay? So decide when your following is and go from there. Make your posts engaging. Always leave them with a question, because if you leave them with a question, they're more apt to answer you. If you do a video with something, then they're more apt to watch it and ask you something, or even give you a certain input on what you just did. Okay? So, like, we went to a friend's house for dinner because he leaves out of town for, honestly, he PCSs in a few months. Okay? And so we went and had dinner, but on the way there, we had a real family moment. And I posted about it because it's real and it's my life. The one thing that Mindy Lawhorn and Lee Lawhorn said is that you want to do 5 things a day that bring value to your day to share with other people. And that is really where you're at. People know you do your workout. People already know you do your shake, which you want to post about that. Don't get me wrong. But you know what? What about your kids? What is that extra tiny hug that they give you around your neck before they go to bed? Does that make it special? I know it makes it special to me, no matter what kind of rush I am to get on a call, no matter what kind of rush I am to get them in bed because they've only been home for 3 hours and I'm like, oh, they're crazy right now. Okay? So no matter what it is, you still enjoy those moments. Or even, I'm going to be honest, guys, Anthony gave me a random back massage today because, yes, hammer and chisel and all these pull-ups and I don't know what else all these other things are killing my shoulder blades, guys. And if my shoulder blades hurt, my neck hurts, which causes me to have a spasm, and he knows that. So I got a random massage. I haven't posted about it, so shh yet, okay? I still have to post about it. But all those things add value to people's life because either they don't get it in their life and they want it, or they already have it but they don't appreciate it just yet. And seeing what you have as your life can bring them value to want it in their life, to appreciate it in their life. And that's what all of these simple, little, tiny tasks play a role in. Okay? They're not just tedious things. They're things that will cause you to grow as an individual, to grow as a leader, and then also grow as a business owner and a business leader, because we all are leaders. We just have to hone in on what our qualities are as a leader and continue to develop it. Does that make sense? Thumbs up? Okay, awesome. So honestly, that's really all I have. If you guys have any questions, go right ahead and unmute yourself. I am totally up for questions. But a strategic order and schedule to your day doesn't make you boring. It just makes you structured. And it gives you opportunities to live life through your schedule. Yes, definitely. And it helps you be more efficient. And it doesn't cause you to rush through things, to be honest with you. When Anthony and I we have like from 8:30 to about 11 is when we usually give our time to talk to a bunch of people. It honestly opens up doors to just have valuable conversation. And then after that, we unplug. We do what we need to do around the house. We go and pick up the kids at 3 o'clock, and we do their homework with them until 4. And honestly, our kids are so big, they go play on their own. So we have them from like 4 until about 5:30 till we have to start dinner, that we can still work again. And then we have all that time. Nobody's allowed to have electronics at the dinner table. Nobody's allowed to answer the phone while we're at dinner. And we enjoy that time together. And then all the kids go to bed at 8 o'clock normally. And then Anthony and I have the rest of the evening until about 10:30 to follow up with people again. So sticking to your schedule can honestly lead to a lot of freedom. and not feel so constricted. Does anybody have any questions or anything?
I have just kind of a comment and add on to that. I know, I don't know if y'all saw my post the other day, but I created business hours for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that I stick to, because I was just honestly, I was staying on the computer all afternoon, just kind of doing a little bit here, doing a little bit there. I was scrolling through Facebook. But now that I've got these hours and I've got them posted right behind my computer. Mm-hmm. So I know during that time, I need to work on my to-do list and mark things off. And like, for example, one of my power hours is from 6 to 7. I can get a cup of, I still drink my coffee. Can't give up my coffee. I love it too much.
I know, right?
But I have my coffee, I do my devotional, I read my personal development, and I get my power of 3 done all in that hour before the kids wake up. Mm-hmm. And then in the afternoon, I do follow-ups. I'm doing just some organization kind of stuff to kind of get myself together. And in the evenings, I follow up again, or I'll do like a team meeting like this. But having structured time and knowing that during this time, this is what I'm doing has made me so much more efficient, because I'm not tempted to scroll because I know I only have an hour. But it's also given me more time, especially in the afternoon and evenings, to do more stuff with the kids and not feel like I have to be in front of the computer so I don't miss something.
Right.
So it's helped me a lot.
Understandable. It's a good balance also, because I feel like it adds a lot of freedom. And mm-hmm. when you need to work, and then when you need to play, and then you need to work.
Right.
And it also, I don't know if anybody saw the post where you can block your news feed from showing up. I believe it was Sarah Facemeyer that did it. And I honestly, I still have to go back and look at it, because I just briefly saw it. And I was like, oh, that is awesome. Because what I have been doing is I've been putting it on a group that I don't normally pay attention to too much. And then I've been doing my active talking through there, like in my messenger and stuff like that. So I'm not really getting stuck in the constant feed of an active group, if that makes sense, and causing me to be distracted.
She did say that you can only do it on Google Chrome. You can't do it on any of the other browsers but Google Chrome.
Oh, that's not fair. That's totally not fair.
I know.
I don't have that. That's crap. That's not right. I'll stick to what I have then for right now. Oh man. Okay.
I'll put my background as either the Warrior Fitness page or the Rocket Nation page. So then it's work stuff in the background.
Right? Exactly. I'm usually like, I don't want to be in a boxer group at all. So I definitely don't put a boxer group, because we have like 4 of those. I usually do one of my old groups, because there's not really much activity in them anymore. So it helps me not see, new news feed or new whatever, news story, whatever it says. Anybody else have any questions or comments? No? Okay. Well, that's all I got. Make sure when you get a chance, a lot of the announcements that I made were from the Coach Online office. So I'll give you a brief runner of what I said. I talked over Super Saturday. I talked over the Success Club trip for 2017, the Cafe Latte release, how they have, yeah, right? I know. How they have a triple pack also, because I did not even know that was coming out. So that was awesome to hear. The Boost bundles are only on sale for a few more days. Then the packets for Energize and Hydrate that were coming out at the end of the month. So if you want any details about the challenge pack sales this month or any of that I just listed, definitely look in your Coach Online office. When you go to your Coach Online office, it's on the far right-hand side under the Coach Breaking News. All of it is listed there, all of the FAQs for it, for the details and everything. So I hope y'all have a great night. I hope you found value in understanding why it is great for structure and it brings freedom to your coaching business and your lives. I hope y'all have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.